I was a leading scorer in Greece, leading scorer in the Euro Cup, MVP of the Greek League. And from there, I went to China.
Yeah. And then that's where you had the 82-point game. I heard you got I read something that said you got an NBA offer out of that and you refused to take it. Why the hell did you refuse to take it?
At the time, the Hawks had offered me. And the problem was Jeff Teague had just signed $50 million. They just drafted Dennis Schroeder. He was early first round or like maybe mid first round or something. And then they wanted me to be the third point guard. And so they said that your role, would be you would play after them. You wouldn't really get many minutes. It'd be a lot of DNPs. If one of them got hurt, you'd be thrust into the lineup. But there wasn't a lot of minutes for you at this time. At this time, I think I was 25 or 26 years old. And so you're talking about 8 to 9 years ago. And I was like, man, what? And then also the minimum at that time in the NBA was $469,000
before tax.
Which is before taxes. So like people always think like NBA players make all this money. At that point, that's a really good doctor. That's a solid lawyer. So $469,000, if you're in a state with, let's say, 50% tax, that 400, shrinks into about 240-ish. And then you got to pay your agent 4% of that 469%. So like, in China, I had a 7-figure offer. And so I'm like, hold up. You want me to take $250,000 or less to sit on the bench, to not play, to watch, and to hope somebody get hurt. Or I done already built up my whole career in Europe and China. Like I have a name, they pay me accordingly. They pay my agent fees, all types of stuff. So you asking me to take 4 times the salary pay cut for no opportunity to play. How can I show that I'm an NBA player? How can I show that I deserve a contract next year if I don't play? Who gonna sign me if I'm third point guard and I don't play? Who gonna sign me? Like, what do they have to watch? And so I decided like that wasn't the best move for my career, not only financially, but playing wise. Like I can give up money. Money isn't everything, but I need an opportunity to play. I'm 25, 26 years old. Like playing is how you improve. I don't even need a lot of minutes, like 12, 15 minutes a night. I can make that work. You know what I'm saying? I can get busy with that. But that wasn't the opportunity. So I declined the offer.
Did you negotiate with them? Like, yo, is there any negotiation with those type of offers? Or is like, yo, this is what it is, you don't take it?
If you don't take it, they moving on to the next. Because as the third point guard, you don't hold that like that bargaining tool. You're third point guard. You know what I'm saying? Like you really ain't gonna play unless in case of emergency. And if you out there, that means like a key player is hurt. And so like, and that's kind of how it really rolls. Third point guard don't play. And so I had an opportunity. And then another time, I had an opportunity after China. I actually, was talking with the Clippers, and CP3 had called my brother and was like, yo, we need your brother, blah, blah. And I was going to be backup point guard. And so China at this time was a short season. It finishes in February. And it was perfect timing. I had played from September to February and just came off a great year, and I was ready to go. Everything was lined up. They started getting the contracts together. Everything was perfect. And this is when they were Lob City, DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin, JJ Redick, CP. And CP, they wanted to preserve his body. They didn't want him out there playing 36, 37 a night, maybe put him at like 32, 33 minutes. You have me coming in playing, 15, 16 minutes a game. And I was cool with that. I was like, all right, I can do that. And everything was about to go through. And then bam, Doc traded for his son. And there was no spot for the point guard. He took the backup role. And it was over. And those was the 2 opportunities I had early in my career, to go to the NBA.
Dang, man. And yo, you never know. The Clippers thing would have went through. Man. Probably you playing right now. No, for real though. Like for real. You probably playing right now. For real. Dang, that's crazy. So did you after China, you joined the Nuggets? No, you in 2014, you joined the Nuggets Summer League team, right? You played in the Summer League. How was the Summer League experience? It was in Vegas in 20. It's been in Vegas every year, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how was that experience out there?
For me, it rubbed me the wrong way because during that summer, I had just got MVP in Greece and all the scoring titles and everything. And so all these teams wanted me to play Summer League. And so Denver had reached out first. And there's 2 Summer Leagues. There's one in Orlando and there's one in Vegas. And so I was just supposed to play in Vegas. And then the Houston Rockets reached out because I was doing mini camps in the summer. And so before Summer League, I was going to all these different teams, working out, playing. And after they saw me and played, everybody wanted me to play in their team after I did a mini camp with them. And they was like, yo, we want you to play on the Summer League team. And I was just being loyal. Like, I already committed to Denver. I'm not available for that. And Houston was like, that's fine. You can do Orlando with us and not do Vegas with them, do Vegas with us too. And I was like, nah, I can't do that. I already committed to them. They was like, all right, just do Orlando with us and you can do Vegas with them. And I said, I was like, okay. And then I told Denver, I'm like, yo, I want to play, with Houston. They was like, oh no, they made this big deal. Like, no, we need you to be in Denver for a training camp, workout. We want you to get in the flow. You're gonna be playing 20 minutes a night, blah, blah, blah. But really they just needed people. If they didn't have enough people show up to training camp, how can you really get a full practice? You know what I'm saying? Like if everybody is spaced out. So I didn't do it with Houston, and I would have had a big role there. Everything would have been fine. Come Denver in that draft drafted a guard in the first round. It was Gary Harris, and a guard in the second round the year before was Errick Green. And so they were playing like 30, 38, 40 minutes a game because they were on the roster, rightfully so. But the thing is, if you knew you wasn't going to use me, like I could.
Why you pick me up? Yeah.
Why you pick me up? Why you lie to me? Just say like, yo, we got these guys on the roster. We gonna play them till the wheels fall out because we already under contract with them. And so like I didn't even get an opportunity really to play. And I was a little bit, upset just because politically, just tell me the truth. Like, you can get anybody here to come training camp and, to be, a body or to give them a look or help push them. Like, don't tell me that. Like, I had other opportunities that I could have taken advantage of. So like after that, I was done with some of the political part. I'm done. If you want me, I know what I do. I play overseas. I kill every year. If you want me, I'm here. I'm not doing none of that. Like after that, I said, I'm not doing no workouts. I'm not doing no summer leagues. I'm not doing none of that. Like if you want me, you know what I do. It's there. And that was just my mindset because I was making a good living overseas. I was happy. I was playing well, and I was cool with that.
You transitioned to Turkey. I want to talk about the Turkey league because do you know Ekbe Yuda?
Yeah.
Udo. I'm not Udo. And I'm Nigerian. I mispronounced it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Right? He go get on me about that. But I did an interview with him. I know he played in Turkey. He did his time there before going back to the Jazz. But like he told me the atmosphere in Turkey is like crazy. Like the fan base is crazy. They go crazy.
Unreal.
So like what was your experience playing there? Because I know his was wild, but
we actually played on rival teams, like the biggest rivalry in Turkey.
Yep.
So I was at Galatasaray and he was at Fenerbahce. Yeah. And I mean, when I tell you these fan bases hate each other, like I mean, there's SWAT team at the game. 100 SWAT team officers, maybe more, hundreds of officers, trying to separate these two fan bases. They're trying to fight in the middle of the game. Like we're on the court playing.
Yeah, it's real smoke out there.
Break out in the stands. You'll see like a wave of like his team was blue and yellow. Our team was red. So you'll see like blue and red, and then you'll just see all this black SWAT police officers like just trying to keep them away from killing each other. They were throwing things on the court, spitting. I mean, all type of thing like that. Like I always joke, I say they have like controlled flare guns. I don't know what it is, but they're like shooting like little flares out there. Like at the game, like after that, like my wife, she when she would come to the games, like they check women's purses, they take all coins, all lighters, everything, because those can and will be used as a weapon at the game to throw at the opposing team.
What?
Like it was so bad. Like when we would play them or they would play us, the visitors bench has like a shield that protects it, and the shield protects your back, the sides, and above your head. And like when you look above the shield, like you'll see like coins, lighters, spit, gloves, like all nasty stuff.
You ever got hit by one of them?
Oh man, I got hit with some spit. It was disgusting.
Nah,
Like,
someone gonna have to see me about that.
man, but the
I'll
problem
forget
is, like,
that.
you don't know where it came from. There's
Nah, forget
10,000
that.
people in the stadium, and then you on the road. So like,
Yeah.
even if you do turn up, it's 10,000 of them.
Yeah.
You're
Oh
gonna have to
hell
get
no.
one or two and get to the tunnel quick.
Oh hell nah. You gotta see me about that. That's crazy. That is crazy.
So
No wonder
it
he
was an
went back.
unreal experience. And they have drums, they have all type of stuff. So like it's not like the casual fan in the US who cheers when something happened. I mean, they got chants, they're screaming. Like, I love playing in Turkey. It was fun, but there was a couple of environments I was in where I was like, yo, this is a little unsafe.